review Wilderness, so I'll need all 12,200 of you to stay close. These questions can snap you if provoked. Hal, let's shine a light on that prize. We've got a purse of $1,000 that's only 10 correct answers away. You can win all throughout the game because after Q1, we'll give you 1 bonus SB for any question you get right, even if you've been eliminated. To keep those SB, all you have to do is claim them after the game. Today's game is brought to you by our friends at Super Chewer, the monthly box of big treats and tough toys for your dogs. Later in the game, I'm going to tell you how to earn 4,000 SB and get a great deal on your first box, so stay tuned for that. Well, that's enough preamble, so let's wipe away these comments and get down to business with our warm-up. Question number 1. Which of these utensils helps you drink liquids? Skewer, straw, or napkin? A napkin may drink up liquids, but unless you're wringing it out into your mouth, you're way better off just using a straw like everyone else. We have 12,466 of you who knew this one, so you're moving on into Q2. And, while we're on the subject of straws, I have to do this. My PSA, you probably knew this was coming. Make sure you use a reusable straw so that you aren't putting plastic straws into the ocean and harming animals. I have a metal straw and a glass straw. You can order it from Amazon, people, or wherever, and, not put more plastic into the ocean, because single-use plastics are canceled. All right, let's get into the next question. It's worth 1 bonus SB. Here is question number 2. In which musical did Barbra Streisand disguise herself as a man? Yentl, Fiddler on the Roof, or the Frisco Kid? If you've ever referenced, "Papa, can you hear me? Papa, can you see me?" you might not have known it, but you're referencing Barbra Streisand's turn, and the correct answer, Yentl. 8,678 of you definitely could hear me because you selected the right answer on that one, which means you are moving on into our third question of today's game. And you can also see me because I'm right here and I'm in your phone. What's up? You can see me. All right, we had a lot of people rejoin on that one, so I'd just like to call that out. 2,280 of you have rejoined the game. 2,100 of those were free rejoins, which is so awesome. I love seeing that. All right. Well, why don't we get into our next question? If you're playing along for bonus SB, it's worth 1 bonus SB. Here is Q3. Which animal has exactly 1 more heart than the fictional character Doctor Who? Octopus, hagfish, or giraffe? I know, it's not Doctor Who, it's the Doctor, and the alien from Gallifrey famously has 2 hearts, 1 less than the 3 being rocked by an octopus. Alright, so this one was a tough one. 6,418 of you knew it, and you're moving on into Q4, but we also lost over 4,300 of you on that one. Lots of you are rejoining. I'm going to take a second to point out the fact that if an octopus has 3 hearts, think about how much love an octopus has to give. They just want to shower you with affection and tender kisses. Maybe I'll get an octopus as a pet after this. Alright, I'm getting weird looks behind me because octopus kisses, I guess, don't appeal to everybody, but I'm down. We've had 2,300 people rejoin. 2,200 of those were free rejoins, and I think that's my cue to move on into Q4. It's worth 1 bonus SB. Here it is. When was the Apple II computer introduced? 1984, 1977, or 1981? The Apple I was a kit you assembled yourself, but it was the second version of the computer that really kicked everything off, and it was introduced to the public in April of 1977. All right, toughest question we've had so far. We lost 6,125 of you on that one. So that's 70% of you who got out on this question. I'm going to give you all a second to rejoin the game. Go ahead and use it. Now's the time. You're almost halfway through. We've had over 2,000 people rejoin and 2,100. Okay, we've had a lot of people rejoin, and almost all of them have been free rejoins, which is very exciting. So that's the type of thing I like to see in Swagbucks Live. All right, okay, people. Why don't we get into Q5? It's worth 1 bonus SB. Here it is. In which country are you eating if your menu is entirely in Pashto? Afghanistan, Ethiopia, or Mongolia? While there are communities in places like the UK and Tajikistan and the United Arab Emirates that use Pashto, it's the official language of one country, Afghanistan. Okay, so this one was also a tough one. We've had 2,857 of you answer this one correctly. 2,060 of you got out on that one, so this was a rough one. It's okay if you got out, play along for the bonus SB. Have any of you ever had Afghani food? I actually went to a restaurant in Australia and it's pretty delicious. I recommend trying it. Okay, if you're playing along for those bonus SB, let's get into Q6. It's worth 1 bonus SB. So here it is, question number 6. What was the name of Shakespeare's mother? Mary, Jane, or Anne? In As You Like It, most of the events unfold in the Forest of Arden, which is a nod to the actual Arden near Shakespeare's home, but also could be a tribute to his mother, Mary Arden. Okay, 50-50 split on this one. 1,594 of you moving on, 1,558 of you not. So this was a very close one. This was a tough one. A lot of you selected Anne, but it was Mary. But it's okay if you're not rejoined. We've had a lot of people rejoin. 232 people have rejoined. Most of those were free. If you're not rejoining, stick around for the bonus SB. We have one coming up right now on Q7. Who was the first president to be born in a log cabin? William Henry Harrison, Abraham Lincoln, or Andrew Jackson? This future commander-in-chief was born in a cabin on a plantation in South Carolina long before the most famous log cabin-born president. I'm looking for Andrew Jackson. Okay, I'm actually surprised by this one. We've had 1,355 of you move on into Q8. I thought most of you would go with Abraham Lincoln. I know when I first read this question, I immediately thought of Lincoln Logs, which I really enjoyed playing with in 2nd grade. Only 2nd grade, no other grade. My classroom had them, so I enjoyed them. But we had a lot of people who knew this one. You're moving on. Cool. Let's get into the next question. It's worth 1 bonus SB. Here's question number 8. Who was the dragon that died in the Game of Thrones episode Beyond the Wall named after? Daenerys' father, Daenerys' brother, or Daenerys' child? Daenerys Stormborn of the House Targaryen may be called the mother of dragons, but the one that died was named after her brother. Alright, I had a feeling you all would do well on this one. 1,082 of you knew the answer to this one. I'm guessing you're big Game of Thrones fans. So is now a good time to let you all know that I have never seen an episode and I don't plan on it? Yeah, I'm part of that population of people that's just not interested. Alright, let's get into the next question. It's worth 1 bonus SB. Here's Q9. According to US, Canadian, Irish, and UK standards, how many hands is a 6-foot horse? 30, 26, or 18? Each hand measurement is 4 inches, and it was originally based on the breadth of the human hand. So doing some quick math, 6 feet is also 72 inches, which you divide by 4 to get 18. All right, we have 900 people who have made it this far and are ready for our final question. If you had fun playing this game, tell your friends about it, post to social media with the hashtag SBLive, and include your share link. If people sign up with it, you will get a free rejoin. Also, does your dog go through toys quickly? Instead of buying the same flimsy toys over and over, try Super Chewer through Swagbucks. They're the monthly box that comes with toys and snacks for your dog that will last no matter how big your dog is. If you sign up before tomorrow, you'll get your first box for $15 plus you'll get 4,000 SB. You have to be a US player to qualify. Let's be real, there is nothing more sad than seeing a dog chewing on some like fuzz from the inside of a toy like this. Super Chewer can really help you with that, so you might as well check it out. Get those 4,000 SB and stop watching your dog try to chew on stuffing. All right, let's get into the final question of today's game. It's worth 1 bonus SB. Here is question number 10. What team celebrated the 1972-73 NBA season by losing 73 games? Philadelphia 76ers, Cleveland Cavaliers, or Houston Rockets? It wasn't much of a celebration, and they endured plenty of boos from their hometown, which is known for its passionate fan base that has learned to trust the process. It was the Sixers. We have 824 of you who knew that answer and are splitting our grand prize. Congratulations to all of you who are splitting the grand prize today. We have 824 people walking away with some extra cash. Congrats to Unknown Hacker 766, Minaj 388, Ryder 2X, and Obby. You are some of the lucky winners today. You're getting your prize in the form of points called SB, which you can redeem for PayPal cash or gift cards to Amazon, Starbucks,